Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video you're watching here is going to be a follow-up to the last video I did, and if you haven't seen that, go watch it. The link is in the description below. This video will make more sense. So after that video, and during it, obviously, I was threatened, called names, just treated very, very ugly. In particular, one man made a threat on my YouTube channel that if I came back to the hood, the cops would have to come pick me up off the street. And I called his bluff, right? I said, I call your bluff. Boom. Made me angry. And I didn't even look at who it was or anything. I call your bluff. Enter. I'm going to go out and see. Let's go out and see. And I went out and to see, and that's what this video is about. Now, at the time, I was angry, okay? And I wanted to see if this guy was just bluffing, which he was. But I was going to post this video as is, with his username visible and show a picture of his face and everything. And now I'm going to go back and re-edit all that. Because when I got back from the interaction last night and after I shot my outro, or as I was shooting my outro video, as I was editing it someplace, I forget whether it was before or after the outro, but I'm putting the video together, I decided to go back and click on his name, and then I see that this is an older man, and that he's going through some stuff. He's got cancer, and his response to me was like, buddy, I'm 64 and I got cancer, I got nothing to lose. And I realized his reaction, and the reaction from a lot of the ignorant people in my comment section of the last video, it doesn't just start at hate. These people are reacting out of fear for their loved ones, fear for their community. They see something different and they react fearfully. And I don't know what's causing that nowadays. If you go back into the past, I'm going to leave a link to another video in this description called Walking Around a Mall in 1991. You'll see that nobody assumed the cameraman was doing something bad. Some people didn't like being recorded and they simply walked away from the camera. They weren't so entitled that they thought they could make their issues, their feelings, like some stranger's problem, some cameraman's problem. Anyway, that's beyond the point. This video is about this guy. We since had a much more respectful conversation on his channel. We still don't agree. He still thinks I should ask permission to record, and that I shouldn't hate cops even after everything they've done to me. If you've watched this video this channel for a while, you've seen, right? The cops I've never committed any crimes. The cops have assaulted me, called me names, slandered me behind my back to my face. They have assaulted me on several occasions, put me in handcuffs on several occasions. Two of them are on my channel. And framed me for a crime on one occasion that I have clear evidence from the video I did not commit, right? They said I refused to leave the scene and that's why I was obstructing, after first giving me permission to be on the scene. And then as soon as I was told to leave the scene, you see me in the video start to leave. So they just made up a lie with no accountability, right? And so all that to be said, we disagree. Me and this man disagree. But he's like, hey, let's have a truce and stuff. And absolutely, like, once I found out that this was an old man with cancer, I didn't know if this was a 30-year-old man, a 40-year-old man, a 50-year-old man. I didn't know if it was a small man or a big man. When he threatened me, I'm just like, all right, let's go see if he's going to back up his words, because 99% of people who do threats, it's just bark, 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 and no bite, right? So I was pretty sure that was what was going to happen. I went out with my camera to record and see if he was going to back up his threats, and you'll see that in this video. But the moment I found out he was an old man with cancer, I was like, okay, I'm not going to be doxing him. I'm not going to put his info out there because other people. I'm a nonviolent person, and I would always advocate everyone watching this video to be nonviolent themselves. I would never want someone to go and like threaten this man the way he threatened me, or harm this person the way he was threatening to harm me. I would never ever want that. And so when I was angry and I made this video last night, I was going to post it as is because I was still angry. And I realized that that's not what I want. I'm trying to build community, believe it or not. I'm not going to be polite to people who are rude to me. They're going to get that rudeness back. But I'm actually trying to build community. I'm trying to do good in my community. I think, even though we still don't agree, that he understands that I want his neighbors to be safe as much as he wants his neighbors to be safe. I'm a member of this community. Maybe don't live in those projects, but I'm a member of this community as much as he's a member of this community. Blackburn Hamlet, Ottawa, Canada, whatever you want to be, start small, but like build outwards. Like, I want everyone to be safe. I want all of you watching this video to be safe. Now, life is 100% fatal, so all of us are going to die at some point, right? But I want people to be able to live freely as long as they can live, and live safely as long as they can live. That's why I say at the end of my videos, be safe and be free. So, yeah, I don't have any animosity towards him or the people that were threatening me yesterday, because I realize it stems from fear. It's an irrational fear. It's a completely irrational fear, but they're in fear of their children. Something has made them think that people with cameras are creepy or dangerous or bad, and it's just not the case. But once I realized that, I realized this is what's causing this anger and hate. Because, well, the wisest man in the universe said it a long, long time ago.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
And that's 100% true. It's 100% true. That's exactly correct. These are people who are fearful, and it's making them angry, and the anger is leading to hatred, and the hatred's can lead to suffering, right? And that's what I don't want. I don't want people to suffer. So, yeah, as he requested a truce, I was never at war with him. I wasn't going out there to fight him, even though I didn't know who it was. Like, whether it was a 30-year-old man, 40-year-old, 50-year-old man, I wasn't going to fight him. I was there to call his bluff. And if he was going to attack me, yes, I would have defended myself, but that's not a fight. Those are two different things. If I go somewhere and they attack me, I will defend myself. And I'm not just going to use my hands to defend myself. I'll use whatever I happen to have on me. And I don't carry things for the purpose of that. That's illegal in Canada. But I carry things that could be used for that. Like this tripod right here that this camera's on. That could be used in self-defense. Or I will use whatever I can to defend myself. That's reasonable. That's what the law says I can do. That's what I will do. And so I always have tools on me and stuff that, could be used for self-defense if someone who, again, I didn't know who this person was. If it was a 64-year-old man, obviously I'm just going to use my hands. Now, he looked like a tough man. I'm not saying he couldn't kick my ass. I'm not trying to be a tough guy. I think I say that in the outro. Keep in mind, in the outro, it was last night. I was still angry, so whatever I say in that, I don't remember what I said, but it's going to be in this video. Anyway, we're already getting too long of an intro here. Watch the video. Understand, I want all of my neighbors to be safe all the time. I want their children to be safe. I want their mothers to be safe. I want their fathers to be safe. I want everyone in my community to be safe. I'm a non-violent person. I've never hurt anyone in my entire life, and I live by one rule. Don't hurt others. And I think a lot of the people in this neighborhood can learn from that. And hopefully, maybe I'll get some apologies from these people. I don't think so. I think their minds are set, and that's fine. They're allowed to believe about me whatever they want. I think it was Mark Twain that said, what you think of me is none of my business. I couldn't care less what they think about me. What I can care less about is people being violent. And yeah, I got some threats, but so far no one was violent. I do think that lady with the tarp kicked at me. Now that I watched the video again, I didn't see that at the time, but I think she tried to kick me through the tarp, as well as threatening me. So, I mean, that might be violence, but it didn't come anywhere close, so maybe it was just an intimidation thing. Anyway, enjoy the video. be safe and be free. All of you. The haters too. Please be safe and be free. So that committee of Karens found my video, which is great. And they have been threatening me online. Actual threats. And most people who make threats are absolute cowards. So I'm just going back to the projects now. I said, if I come back to the project, the cops won't be here. Well, I said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'll take that as an invitation. I'm not a violent person. If they attack me, I won't send them to jail. I mean, I don't like cops, but I will send them to jail. So I'm going back. And they can do what they can do. I know you can't see this. I do have a light on my face here. But, yeah. What kind of crazies are that triggered by a camera, man? Like, holy shit. So this is the back of those projects where the people were threatening me offline and online. And I already have permission from the militia to be there. So I'm going back where I have permission to be. Clear permission to be. They want to make threats, they can make threats. Here we are. I think it's this dude here. I think it's this guy here who was threatening me. Huh. That's what I thought. Nobody here at all. Unless it was this guy. Wasn't you that was threatening me online, was it? No? Not, you weren't threatening me online, were you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Someone said if I ever come back to this project, they're gonna kick my ass, and so I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
No, I'm just out for a little.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm sorry. Walked all the way through, didn't see a single person. So that's what I thought. Most people are just, who make threats are just cowards.
Walked all the way through, didn't see a soul. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Hey buddy, you're not welcome on this property.
Says who?
Says us. You know you're trespassing on this
I just
property.
talked to Alicia, the property manager. She said I could come by anytime I want. So
Yeah, but you shouldn't be on here, bud. Like, this is unbelievable what you're doing.
what is that?
It's not normal.
Oh no, it's not normal.
Yeah, what you're doing is not normal.
Oh
it's not
no.
okay.
It's fine. It's actually protected
No,
by
it's
it's
not.
protected by the
It's
charter.
invasion of people's privacy.
You're out in public.
You're invading people who have been abused, bud.
Who am I invading? There's a doorbell camera right there that's recording
Yeah,
me
bud.
right back.
Yeah.
Right back. This is for my safety, just like that's for your safety.
Yeah,
You
but
understand
this is
that,
in
right?
front of my door. You shouldn't have
This
your
is a
camera in my
publicly
face,
accessible
bud.
part.
You shouldn't have your camera in my
You shouldn't
face
have talked
outside
to
of
me.
my
You didn't
house.
have to talk to me. My camera wasn't
Yeah,
in
but
your
you're
face
walking
until you
around with
talked to
a
me.
headlamp and a fucking cell phone like a fucking weirdo.
Okay, I'm a weirdo, bud.
You look in some people's windows like you probably were planning to do, you fucking goof.
No, I came back because someone threatened me online, and I wanted to see if they were going to do something about it.
Who threatened you is had all rights because you're fucking invading people's privacy.
It's
by
not
being on
pri-
public property recording on this property.
Learn about privacy. The moment you leave your house, you don't have any.
Learn about not being a fucking goof.
Everyone, you're a fucking goof. You're a fucking goof.
Well, you didn't take a warning. You're just looking for trouble.
No, I wanted to see if the guy was talking shit, and he is.
No, he's not. He's in fucking bed sleeping. There's a goof comes on our property after hours.
He made the threat 10 minutes ago, and I said I'd be there in 10 minutes. No way. It's for my safety. No, it's for my safety. Yeah, I know. That's why I have it. You're a violent piece of shit. Yeah, they all talk tough. I walked through it twice now. I think I proved my point. Bunch of cowards talking shit online. I think I proved my point. Just a bunch of cowards talking shit online. Wasn't gonna do shit. He never was gonna do shit. Trespass. Oh, who's that? What do you think I did to hurt anybody? How do you think? I never recorded the little kid. I never recorded the little kid.
Bullshit, you fucking bitch. You're a fucking goof and a loser, but there's something not right in your fucking head.
I'm sorry that there's something not right in your head, that you immediately jump to violence. You immediately jump to that conclusion. You immediately think I'm here to do harm.
You're a fucking loser, but to come back the way you just did.
I was threatened. You think I'm going to take that shit?
Don't
I'm not fucking with you. You talk to me, bro.
You're on our fucking property.
I was walking through. This is for my safety after I get threatened. I know that.
This is private
I know that. I was given permission to be here.
No, you fucking
I
weren't.
talked
That's
to
my landlord
Alicia.
that say gave you permission.
I talked to Alicia.
You're a fucking liar and a goon.
Watch the video.
Put the phone away.
She gives me permission right on the video. Watch the video.
Because you're a fucking coward.
Watch the video.
Oh yeah. He says someone threatened him online and came to see if it was all talk, but he started scaring him. It was a fucking pussy.
Damn straight I got my camera out.
Put it away. How are you gonna fight back with it?
I don't want to fight anyone. I wanted to see if that guy's all talk or not.
Oh, you ain't all talking. Come out and fucking get the shit out.
I walked through twice, bro. I walked through twice. I told him I'd be there in 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago, bro.
Standing right here, put the phone away.
I
I'll show you a lesson.
feel, I have empathy for you, sir. I know you're violent, but I have empathy for that violence. Do these people think they can just threaten and threaten and threaten and do nothing and that's going to mean anything to me? Like 99% of people who make threats are just talking shit out their ass like that guy was, like the guy on the internet was. Yeah, if I put the camera away, he tried to beat me. I mean, I have something to give the guy if he fucking tries to fucking beat me, right? But like, you know, why would I put the camera away? I'm not trying to fight anyone. I'm non-violent. These people are fucking violent as shit. I'm not trying to fight anyone, but I'm not gonna let someone threaten me to keep me off property that I'm allowed to fucking be on. Fuck those people. Why do people have to be like that, man? Why do they have to be like that? Unbelievable. What's up? Those people are being dicks, man. I was there earlier because the police were there, and I have a journalism channel where I record police. And people didn't like it. And they all found me on my video online. They started making threats online. He said, you won't walk through there again when the police aren't there. And I said, I just got permission from the landlord. I can't walk through there. Like, you won't do it? I said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So I went and walked through the neighborhood in 10 minutes, and of course, it was just all blah, 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 right? They're calling me a goof and blah, blah, blah. I'm a journalist, bro. What the hell? Some people, man. You have a good night, man. Have a good night, bro.
Hey there, everyone. I just want to leave this here and make it very, very clear. I'm not trying to be a tough guy. I am a journalist. I'm trying to go out and document what happens in my neighborhood and hopefully not get killed for it. But I'm not trying to be a tough guy. I don't fight people. That's what children do. Children fight people. I'm angry at what you're doing and I can't rationalize my emotions, so I'm going to hit you. That's something a child does. That's not something an adult does. Who goes around threatening to hurt people? Who goes around hurting people because they don't like what they're doing? When did this start happening in our society? This used to be a good place to live. It's infuriating to see. It's absolutely infuriating to see that people are so triggered to violence by things like cameras or words. It's like, grow the fuck up. Grow up. Is that too hard? Just grow the fuck up. If you don't like what someone's doing, deal with it. Try that. Try just dealing with it. Try just not liking it. Oh, you don't like me recording? Try just not liking it. I asked this guy today, who do you think I've harmed? How is this causing harm? It's weird. You're a goof. What the fuck? It's weird? So what? Like, what the hell? When did this place become such a violent hellhole? That's what I want to know. And I can pretty much guess because it's been about... I was never attacked my entire life. Since high school. That was the last time I was in a fight, was in high school. And so for over 20 years after high school, I wasn't attacked until 2019. And then again in 2020 and 2021 and 2023 and 2024. And I wasn't attacked today. In 2026, I haven't been attacked. But I mean, so it's all been just recently, just since COVID, basically, where people are just angry. And not just angry, but stupid and violent. Like, be angry all you want. I don't mind if you're angry, but what? Are you a child? What are you doing? Anyway, like I thought, nobody did shit. And I didn't go out there to fight. I wasn't going to fight. I would have defended myself if I was attacked. That's a whole different thing, and it can be dangerous for both parties. I don't fight people. I haven't been in a fight since fucking high school. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not trying to be a tough guy, but I'm not going to let someone intimidate me with their fucking empty goddamn threats. It's not going to happen. You're not going to see this journalist back off because someone doesn't fucking like it. They threaten me again, I will go back again. It's not going to happen, right? Now, again, I'm not going to put the camera down because I'm not there to fight. I'm there to document their violent behavior. That's what I'm there to do. If they're going to threaten me, I'm going to go there and I'm going to show these fucking violent animals for who they are. These children who think that this is how you solve problems. Anyway, got under my skin a little bit because I don't like... I was just seeing people be happy. Just recently, I did a tour downtown. I recorded all sorts of people. And it's just such a touristy place that I guess people are more used to cameras. Blackburn Hamlet, I guess not a lot of people go out recording. But like, so what? Downtown, though, had a full-on tour. I'll probably post it on the channel, even though it might not be the content you guys want. You guys want me to get attacked. I know what you guys want. But like, everyone was friendly downtown. I went to, I'm going to post this one too, King Edward and Rito, okay? And I recorded the people down there, and I still didn't get attacked. Now, someone did kind of get in my face who was really, really drunk. Someone else, again, called me a weirdo. But most people were super friendly because I was just about to say, hey, people are being friendly again. This is absolutely great. This is what I want. By the way, this is all I want. I don't want the drama. Like, again, you guys might want the drama. It might go viral when people act that way. But I don't want the drama. I've never wanted the drama. I want peace. I want respect. I want people to start acting like adults again. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We shall see. But I'm not going to stop. So, you guys, be safe and be free.